Yeah. I stay away from the streets and the trouble to get in. Trying to stay strong in this world full of sin, but they wanna bring us down, they wanna see us win. They wanna kill us all, Lord, tell me, can I live? Can a nigga live? Can I live? Can a nigga live? Lord, tell me, can I live? I know the hatred's deeper than the color of your skin. So can I live? Can a nigga live? Can I live? Can a nigga live? Lord, tell me, can I live? Know the hatred's deeper than the color of your skin. Can I live?
America KKK, land of the good smokers, home of the slaves. And I'm just trying to be great. Tell me, how can I live with this drama every day? I'm a light, I'm a beam in this darkness. It seems that real life is a nightmare. Cannot live my dreams on this earth. Since I was young, I realized I had a destiny bigger than the fake shit that's disguised as what was best for me. Better than the hate and all the lies that be the death of me. As of late, since we've been hypnotized since elementary, thought it was my skin, but studied something that was new to me. They hate me because of what my ancient ancestors used to be. Healers, teachers, deities, not all of them were kings and queens. Our nature was natural, not supernatural. Now they call it magic and voodoo, that shit ain't practical. All the roots connected, always more to learn of that, you know. Don't let the shit go over your head. Same snakes up in the garden, but the skin just shed. They'll always try to convince you that it's all in your head. Just know you gotta do better before you hit your bed. I stay away from the streets and the trouble to get in. Trying to stay strong in this world full of sin, but they wanna bring us down, they don't wanna see us win. Trying to kill us all, Lord, tell me, can I live? Can a nigga live? Tell me, can I live? Can a nigga live? Lord, tell me, can I live? I know that hate is deeper than the color of our skin. Can I live? Can a nigga live? Lord, tell me, can I live? Can a nigga live? Tell me, can I live? I know that hate is deeper than the color of our skin.
Yeah.
Can I live?
They say my rhymes cause too much excitement, ride incitement, shit. Well, there's no indictments when my kinfolk get murdered by white men. Dark skin, light skin, divided and blinded. So we beef with each other, our brothers, rather than fight them. Fuck all that silence, it's time to get shit ignited. I ain't my way, low nigga. I ain't taking shit from no tars. And ain't no motherfucking nation got freedom from marching, begging for portions. Niggas ain't signing no parchments, big payback. You crackers got red in your margins. Why? They broke every treaty, slaughtered the buffalo, and then they set fire to teepees. They carved their face in mountains, but we go to jail for graffiti. We fought for this country, they gave us syphilis at Tuskegee. We been getting robbed, yeah, we're the ones who stay behind bars. They take all our money, but they ain't wanna give us no jobs. Wasn't supposed to make it, but we stayed defying the odds. It's like we really only living off the grace of our God. Can I live without getting harassed by the Sarge? Can I live without getting slammed on my car? Can I live long enough to raise my kids? Can I live long enough to see justice? Yo, can I live without getting harassed by the Sarge? Can I live without getting slammed on my car? Can I live long enough to raise my kids? Can I live long enough to see justice? I stay away from the streets and the trouble to get in. Trying to stay strong in this world full of sin, but they wanna bring us down, they ain't wanna see us win. They wanna kill us all, Lord, tell me, can I live? Can a nigga live? Can I live? Can a nigga live? Lord, tell me, can I live? I know the hatred's deeper than the color of your skin. So can I live? Can a nigga live? Can I live? Can a nigga live? Lord, tell me, can I live? Know the hatred's deeper than the color of your skin. Can I live?
They killed, give me Isaiah 14 and 21. They did the same thing to my people. So you said that they put millions of my access. Should a murderer go to jail for murdering? Absolutely. Should a thief go to jail when he steals? Absolutely. Should a robber pay back the money he robbed? Absolutely. So why shouldn't the white man pay for what he did? That's right. One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a door.
I'm in a hell of a hole, was never expected to grow. This obstacle set in the road, that a result of me selling my soul. The story I'm telling is cold, but yet it's what everyone knows. The white man's the devil is known. America was never our home. Only a place of captivity, safe facility, hating, disfigure me. They claim that I'm lazy, be killing me. Maybe this slavery draining my energy. 400 years and counting. The trail of my tears is countless. The fact that I'm here is astounding, but I can't wait till this shit is surrounded. Ready to tangle my king and the angel, be ready to rap. Crack in the sky, nuclear missiles will make it official. I'm capturing every cracker surviving. Put them all in chains where they need to be. Slavery for me. And let the whole world see that with them in the cages, safer in the streets. Put the dog on a leash. Get resolved for the beast. 144, get the brutal show, we could all be at peace. As soon as the trumpets are sound, your kingdom we busting it down. The only way justice is found, the time for your judgment is now.
You see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
Look, ain't no remorse in my blood slump. It won't be no compromise. Now it's time to feed the worms. Watch his body turn to flies. I clutch iron while you trust the lies. The next Glock I buy gon' be Gen 5. I get it customized. And sending shots off like farewell. Praying payback come back around like a carousel. Still remember YAHANNA's words ringing in my head like bells. Said you in his body, you fit the Lord, fuck the cartel. Triangle choke, apply pressure to the game like I did Vondale. Payback's a bitch in a dress, she a bombshell. Revenge is served cold, I just hope they making oxtail. Glock fresh out the box, I swear it got that new car smell. Made myself a target in a world of mad shooters. Devils design fire for our babies to pass through. In the day of our king's reign, I'll be overzealous. They bought my jealous, I bought brand new parabellums.
You see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
Yeah, on 44 shit, you know what I mean? Busy man. Look, when that shit drop, you step all the way on their neck, step on their neck and they head with that shit.
Fine then, I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived, they don't know how I did it. Got it out the mud, straight to glory, they don't know how I did it. Nice, but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride, but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. They mad, I'm too solid, circle tight, yeah, vacuum seal. No, they want my life, I ain't worried, I got rank for it, I got real soldiers, kill for me, nigga, watch yourself. They said you been in beast mode lately, you is not yourself. When you dropping that fire, pressure smash, they inquiring. They can't stop what's coming, but I see them conspiring. Cross the line, them firing. This bitch here, finna break the spin on kindness. I don't trust you, circle small. You can keep your features. Me and my niggas don't keep no secrets. In the field like Jeepers Creepers, say they want some smoke, dog. So I brought these chimney sweeps. Coming like we coming, you can't even count. These niggas don't run it like we running, bitch, don't even start. Bitch, I'm with my niggas till the end, till death do us part. If you wanna leave, you can leave, bitch. Bless your heart, fine then. I ain't effect. Yeah, I'm fully focused. You might not see it on me, just know it's women, that bitch fully loaded. Ooh, yeah, we up and rolling. Told them I need major motion. Nigga, I'm joking. I'ma school them niggas like they baby Jody. Got it out the dust, now I'm too clean, don't know why they hate me. What you want out life, dog? Guns and butter, baby boy. UPK top, dog. Certified road runner. I'ma turn that eco-line into a damn tank. I got chopper stash in the attic like they Anne Frank. They had that shit on lock till I snapped on them like bolt cutters. You cannot play both sides, gotta choose your colors. See him throwing that one up with that W, that's my blood, bro. Fine here. I ain't show no mercy, I'm gonna show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel. I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it. Got it out the dust, straight to glory. They don't know how I feel. He nice, but he don't show the skills how I show the skills. He ride, but he don't work the wheel how I work the wheel. Ooh, I got a made, circle tight, yeah, back and seal. Said they want my life, I ain't worried, I got Ray for real.
Hey, oh. Yeah. Hey. Fuck wrong with you, boy? You know what time it is, nigga. Better watch how you step in. Yeah. But that was my niggas. Got my nigga Rawan with me. But that was my niggas, it'll be an honor. You know what I'm saying? Under commanding General YAHANNA. That for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Look, hey, straight off the top, I love all of my niggas. That shit ain't gon' stop till we on top and we ballin', my nigga. We be fly as fuck, you know them bitches be stalking my niggas. That shit'll never change and it's the same with all my niggas. City to city, I should be at home. That's what my ribs say. But bitch, I'm grown. I'm in these streets and closed caption. Niggas know we bout that action. If a nigga play with me, then my hock can gon' let him have it. Hey, make you the shit, this truth the shit. Nigga play, I let that Ruger hit. Get on them tracks, they be like, who is this? I'm rude with it. Ain't got no manners. All them pussy niggas talkin' shit. Yeah, I know they can't stand us, but we UPK, Louisiana, bitch, that's what I'm rippin'. And my niggas solid number, real ones in my section. If you wanna get down, put your boots on, start stepping. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood. I lay my life down right now for all my sisters and brothers because I love them. I see them dapping, man, hug them. It's amazing to see how well we adapt from the struggle. Born again from a life of sin, trapped in the gutter. My mind frame was to kill my own kind. Feeling inferior, waking up ready to die. Run with them killers, so it's just a matter of time. For I take your life or let you take mine. That's when I realized the slaves killing slaves while the white man live to get old. We in them graves, shit got me feeling played. I opened the Bible, went through them records, found out we was royalty, a nation to be respected. But in this world we rejected, we hated for our complex. Still fighting to get accepted. We hear the truth and reject it, but love is getting corrected. And all my niggas correct me. The commandments, the foundation we erected. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon.
Okay,
I've been in my Bible lately. You understand me? Like, shit crazy out here.
World said fuck us.
So we said fuck the world. You know, the world said fuck us. So we said fuck the world. The world said fuck us. So we said fuck the world. Fuck the world. The world don't love us. No. So we said fuck the world. Look, I know your kinfolk gone, but hold on. I know them lights ain't on, but hold on. Look, even if you feel you got nothing to hold on, I got a message. God said hold on to your sanity. I know you in a position that you ain't planned to be. With our lives, we're not addicted to gambling. You feel the pressure and the thoughts in your head are scrambling. You feel the storm getting closer. You feel like giving up before you even start, then it's over. You feeling like fuck it, you going through too much to be sober. Life is passing you by as you do this over and over, over and over, over and over, over and over. Time to make a change now. Instead of that, you fall a victim to the same now. Starting to find out that this life is not a game now. Back against the wall, couldn't run as the poor man screamed to the top of his lungs. Said fuck us. So we said fuck the world. The world said fuck us. So we said fuck the world. The world said fuck us. So we said fuck the world. The world don't love us. So we said fuck the world. For real. Look. Cover your eyes, don't wanna see the blood on the leaves. Bodies of eyes innocently hanging from trees, floating in screens, blood in the water, blood on the altar. Still don't believe justice is coming. Heavenly Father, did not Christ say vengeance is mine? Don't even bother. When he return, it's gonna be slaughter. Ooh, I know you don't wanna face it, but what's real love sound like hatred. And you gotta be fucking crazy if you think they gonna get away with killing all them babies, feeding them to alligators. All the women that was raped, the transatlantic slave trade made us build a nation that we can't partake in. School to prison, pipeline, mass incarceration. All the lives that's been taken, hated to love it. You only talk about forgiveness cause we never get justice. I think you really reluctant. I remember hearing a hood nigga say all the shit he would have done if he was living during slavery. Look what's going on today, and you ain't doing a damn thing but putting shame on your ancestors' name. But who's to blame? All these drugs, pills, weed, beans, lean, and cocaine. I get the feeling that we living in a big dope game. The world said fuck us. So we said fuck the world. The world said fuck us. So we said fuck the world. The world said fuck us. So we said fuck the world. The world don't love us. So we said fuck the world.
West till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. One West till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. They ain't scaring me. Rip the soul out of Pharisee. Speaking heresy, it get you fucked up apparently. It's like they daring me. I said chill, they ain't hearing me. They ain't listening. Every bar nitroglycerin. Hit your heart, bring it back to start, make you live again. Getting dividends, so we start getting ignorant. I be on that soldier shit. I told you shit phenomenal. Nah, but the abdominal. So what you suckers trying to do? Rhyming comical, guess it's funny until I'm bombing you. Bring apocalypse to them pussy niggas that's popping shit. Team of all-stars, I coach them up like I'm Popovich. Fuck the politics and the lobbyists and apologists. They vagina, so we gon' check them like gynecologists. It's kinda obvious how the situation is ominous. The way I vomit this and regurgitate for the audience. They start applauding this cause the competition is fraudulent. From the era where niggas smoke you up like a parliament. The flow been stupid, shit has gotten retarded since. All the dominance of one West rising to prominent. Cause I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. They want a nigga quiet, mute my maneuvers. But I ride like I got group times for Uber. Rhymes hard like they've been viewed by Medusa. 9 milli Luger, 17 in the Ruger. Only need a few to sit up in your medulla. Obligata for the regatta. Niggas wildin', they win every dollar. They riding by black Impalas, let the semi holler. The showstopper, been a stopper since the teeny bopper. But now I'm doing them off Patron, premium of vodka. I put extensions on the Glock, modified the chopper. The swore heavy, war ready, and that's working mama. No marijuana, say I got the loudest silence on it. When I'm up on it, ain't no rapper do it like I do it. A lot of spitties and writers, but when they heat's on, none of them can get to the fire around with me. And I had them niggas spit like a tire, a Dan a D. And I'm still dope as a piper. Every bar burn hard like a spoon with a lighter. Fuel igniter, I'm women coming through with the title because UPK. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me.
I'm in the bushes, just watching this family. I got extensions, sit up, make granny start dancing. Yeah, we know what you did, and I'm coming, I'm loaded. And I know you don't know it. I just posted up scoping. There's a shooter outside and he quiet. There's a shooter outside and he quiet. Yeah, he quiet. Yeah, he quiet. Yeah, he quiet in the motherfucker quiet. They know shit like I'ma shoot. 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 Yeah. Diamond dance. Yeah. You get the picture. Yeah. I see you smiling. There's a shooter outside and he quiet, little nigga. All that cap rap might have to find me a nigga. All these niggas watching movie, they start jocking the image. I can't even buy it, little nigga. I know this pump it up, flip them, we get the drop on them cops in Alabama. I get the order and she pull up on the Klansman. They talking about they catch a nigga, they gon' hang him. Catch them while they hanging. One by one we take them. I know this bitch, that bitch told she keep a secret. No, but I can't trust her. What's the point, bitch, in my business? We moving silence. No rap, little boy, keep silent. This Mac come with a silence. It's a true moment of silence, little bitch. There's a shooter outside and he quiet. There's a shooter outside and he quiet. Yeah, he quiet. Yeah, he quiet. Yeah, he quiet in the motherfucker quiet. They know shit like I'ma shoot. 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 Yeah. Diamond dance. Yeah. You get the picture. Yeah. I see you smiling. Cause a boy bit. Christ return, it's gonna be some killings all in these streets. Mr. dipped in blood, no he ain't condescend peace. It's gonna get way too ugly for the land and free. Ask yourself why little boy, and I'm sure that you see. I don't believe in make-believe. Greek mythology is way too cheap. I'll celebrate my birthday cause this shit bigger than me. Call me what you wanna call. I'ma prove it with the tongue. If these boys ever catch me, I'm going out like 7 songs. Still my tongue, God put my hands on like cut the bitch off. Before I ever trade on my nation, my word or my God. All these Edomites trying to catch me cause they know I'm right. It either be a bitch or my own people that's trying to take my life. There's a shooter outside and he's quiet. There's a shooter outside and he quiet. Yeah, he quiet. Yeah, he quiet. Yeah, he quiet in the motherfucker quiet. They know shit like I'ma shoot. 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 Yeah. Diamond dance. Yeah. You get the picture. Yeah. I see you smiling. Cause a boy victim.
Not like this.
Eastside Coast shit, man.
You already know what it is, West forever, yeah.
I mean, you ain't gotta pay no price of buying no corners.
Since when do we buy corners? We take corners.
Man, you won't buy one way or another. Whether it's if the bodies we don't lost, or you're gonna lose. Time in the joint is behind us or ahead of us. I mean, you gonna get some shit in this game, but ain't shit for free. I mean, how many corners do they need? How much money can a nigga make?
More than a nigga can spend.
And then we ain't gonna be around to spend what we done made already.
Shit, I didn't think I could be alone this long.
Yeah. Well, we here.
Yeah. I know a nigga murked his own man cause he was fucking on his bitch. He got booked, now she's sick. She out here sucking all these. Told my young boy to chill cause he was hitting all these licks. Now he resisted, now we 6 feet. He was thinking with his dick. Better hearken, youngin' man. I'm dropping gems, they call me old school. Gon' fed on the gram and who you shot and who you gon' shoot. 600-page indictment, nigga, what you gon' do? Up top with them lifers, you don't fight, all you do is shoot. I know them crackers mad as hell because they wanna see us dead. Plotting all the miles, holding counsel just to stay ahead. This one was, this forever. We gon' paint them nations red. If you not under this banner, then you all just mad. Man, I'm from the trenches, they ain't know it, show us love. All we know is extensions and the way to throw a slug. We done made a move on you and we don't care who it was. On the gram, I saw my youngin' send a nigga up above. You would've thought me and the squad was fatigue, how we run shit. Better yet, that saw block. Better yet, that saw strip. My general said if it's not one West, then it's not legit. Fuck every cracker, go to their grave and go and take a piss. Mama, I'm the Israelite, I'm pulling strings like Santana. Gotta peep the blitz because in that mix it get bananas. I adapted to it. Right before the skis and went bandanas. I'm the big bad wolf, come down your chinny like I'm Santa. Pussy niggas said that they was gon' slide, but they ain't do shit. Got a couple hammers in the ride, don't make me bang shit. Got a couple crackers on my mind, I'm trying hang shit. Yeah, I'm in the field, I'm still pissed about the slave ships. Then y'all got some big shit to make a rain flip. This pump turn you to an echo back with these backflips. Mom said 12s ask you questions but not say shit. Mom said don't neighbors ask you questions but not say shit. I'm true to this, ask your old head, I ain't new to this, I'm too legit. There's one West world and we running this, I'm gunning it. Advise every cracker to be intelligent, irrelevant. For all them fake cans that we ain't marching with. This clip that I got like Holy Water, I'm trying to throw it on you. You pledge your allegiance to them snakes, they turn for you on you. Pillhead / crash dumps, I keep it real with you. You told me you don't trust none of them niggas and that's a real issue. I don't give a fuck, you wantin' beef, I want you all dead. That before the sign the same words that Paul said. Clip full of racist motherfuckers, it got bald heads. This shit that I got dumping at your ears like some skull heads. Why you trying to claim the same right that your man's dead? Y'all was sign lacking main reasons why your God's dead. Always gotta keep one in the head before I go to bed. Fuck a DJ Khaled, this one West, this what God did, nigga. One West world. Nah.
All right, man. Clap it up for the Most High God. Christ. Commander General YAHANNA. The rest of the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters, the professors. We the ISUPK. We started out on 1 West 125th Street under Commanding General YAHANNA. The ISUPK is not affiliated with any other Hebrew Israelite group. We are not affiliated with no Christian church or Muslim mosque. It is not the truth unless it's under Commanding General YAHANNA. I'm Priest Officer of 50 Marvasar, North Jersey Marvasar. And we're here to bring up this class about how Christianity and the Christian church has destroyed our communities. How it's destroyed blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. And this right here is going to be a part 4 to this class. Now, we're getting ready to bring out now what's been going on in the church and amongst these oppressors and these heathens forever. Exodus 22 and 18 about how you love to get high, how you love to please your flesh with marijuana. which is a sin in the Bible, which is how selling drugs is witchcraft, and it's a part of Christianity, how they've been doing it. Salakia, sir. We got the Exodus. Yeah, we're gonna go to Exodus 22 and 18, and we got the article lined up about. And then we've been doing drugs since the beginning of time. Israel been doing drugs. Drugs ain't nothing that started in the 60s, the 80s, and the 90s. From the beginning of time, our people have always been dabbling in drug addicts. We learned this from the Romans and the Greeks. They've been doing it. And we have an article out to prove it. And it's all workers of witchcraft. Salakia, sir. Okay, you got it?
Ready.
Yeah.
It's the book of Exodus, chapter 22, verse 18.
Go ahead.
Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live.
Thou shalt not what?
Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live.
You don't suffer a witch to live. A drug dealer is a witch, man. What do witches do? They cook up potions, man. You take that crack cocaine, you mix it with baking soda, you wick it up, you chef, you cook it up. All that marijuana that you're getting from these weed dispensaries that's giving you weed psychosis and all these other ailments, right? That you think is healing you, but it's turning you into a very, very dumb, stupid dummy. They're putting chemicals in this stuff. They're hypnotizing you. You're getting high off of these narcotics, right? And you're becoming something other than yourself, right? You're not the same person anymore. You're becoming hypnotized in stupidity, right? That is witchcraft. You're high. No one can't even have a basic conversation with you. You're on a job high. You're a nurse and you smoking. You're in a hospital high. You're forgetting the bedding sheets. You're forgetting the reports of your patients, what kind of medicine that they supposed to take. If you work in a fast food industry, you're forgetting the goddamn orders right there. Soon as somebody give you the orders because you're too high, you giving everybody the wrong orders. Tell me you brothers and sisters ain't going to Popeyes, Checkers, any of these other fast food industries, and your orders are always messed up. When you go shopping and you're buying clothes, you'll buy clothes and they'll still keep the clip with the ink still snapped onto the clothes. They don't even take it off because everyone in every work field industry is high on drugs. That's why you can't find good workers. That's why you can't find nobody accountable for their jobs. We cannot find nobody good to do anything no more because everyone is high because of a witch. Give me that again, my Lord.
Come. It's the book of Exodus, chapter 22, verse 18.
Uh-huh.
Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live.
A witch. If you was a drug dealer in Israel, you was supposed to be stoned to death. Right? If you was big meat, you was supposed to get put in a goddamn, and you was supposed to get put in a hole and have bricks thrown at your head. If you was Tony Montana, you dumb Negroes sit up there and worship him. I want to be like Tony. Tony Montana was supposed to be put in a hole and have bricks thrown at his head because he was going to sell a substance that make you get so damn high, you'll sell your 12-year-old daughter just to get high. Your 5-month-old child, you'll put them in a goddamn garbage can just to get high. That's why the Most High God said, what, sir?
Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live.
You shall not suffer a witch to live. And this all came from Christianity, the Roman and Greek Empire. Our brothers and sisters been getting high on these damn drugs ever since back then. So it's not a coincidence that our brothers and sisters go to church, they get high in church, they come out of church and they get high. A lot of you fake Israelites, y'all get high all the time. I seen y'all how you talk about, you smoking weed while people breaking down the scriptures at the same damn time. That's why you don't know nothing, right? You're sitting there trying to please your flesh. You're sitting there getting high. You're sitting there letting a witch live off of witchcraft, off of potions, being a drug addict. A witch is not supposed to live. It's destruction. Do you have that article, my Lord? All right. Now we're going to get into this article that's going to talk about this. And you know, the Christian pastor, he never brings out in church, right, how you're not supposed to do drugs, because your Christian pastor, he gets high. He does cocaine and weed. And he tells you to come how you are. God loves everybody. You know, every famous drug dealer was in the church. They was all in the church. Let's just go to church. Because they all got high. Let me see that, my Lord. That's not the one yet, sir. Count my Lord. Count. But yeah, we suffer not these witches to live. I mean, we suffer not these witches to live because they are constantly teaching witchcraft and serving our people these damn drugs. And we cannot be under the influence of narcotics and drugs. You cannot come how you is. You come how you is into the ISUPK, but you have to change. You have to change. You cannot stay getting high. Now, I mean, being a person that gets high is a sin in the Bible. Being a person that sells drugs, now I mean, is a witch. It's a part of witchcraft. All right. We got that article now, sir?
Come. Charleston White kicked out.
Salakia, sir. That's not the one. It's the one with the happy trees.
Oh, from
yeah, and it's a quick one. Happy plants and laughing weeds and stuff that they used to do. How they said that they did it for.
We're gonna spin the block on that other one.
Yeah, we'll come back to it.
All right.
Yeah, we'll come back to it.
All right. Happy plants and laughing weeds.
How
people of ancient world used and abused drugs.
How what?
How people of the ancient world used and abused drugs.
In the ancient world, people used and abused drugs, man. There's nothing new under the sun, just like what the Bible say. Go ahead, my Lord.
Okay. Did the people of the ancient world use and abuse drugs? They certainly did. Yeah.
No, wait, stop right there. Did they what?
Did they use and abuse drugs?
Did they use and abuse drugs? So thousands of years ago, people used and abused drugs, man. Right? This and these people right here is coming out of the Roman and Greco Empire, what America is today. Go ahead, my Lord.
Yet you would hardly know it from reading ancient texts, as Philippe Maxiac explains. Let's see. The few references to drug taking in the ancient world that does exist are few and far between. Where they do appear, drugs are mentioned in passing and focus on medicinal, and religious aspects.
Stop right there. Medicinal, right?
Yeah.
Medicinal, right?
Medicinal, yeah.
Medicinal. All right, so they're saying medicinal. That's what they're saying with this marijuana now that they out. That got people losing their mind, right? They saying that this weed that they have out right now is for a medicinal purpose or religious purposes, like with Buddha. Know what I mean? And the god Shiva. Go ahead, my Lord.
Passing hastily over any recreational use.
Stop right there. What now? What's going on right now with this marijuana, sir? What is they saying it's for now?
Recreational use.
Recreational use. People are getting high all over the goddamn place. You can't go nowhere without smoking weed. You walk in the grocery store, you smell weed. You in the car wash, you smell weed. You on your job, you smell weed. Everywhere you go, you smell weed. Well, they was doing this thousands of years ago in Rome and Greece. Continue, my Lord.
Yet there were an international drug trade.
Stop right there. You thought you were trap kings? You were the first trap king, right? They said it was what, my Lord?
Yet there was an international drug trade as far back as 1000 BC.
It was an international drug trade as far as back as 1,000 years before Christ. So before Christ, they was moving birds. They was selling drugs all in the Roman Greco Empire and the Egyptian Empire, the Babylonian Empire, where all America is today. They was moving these drugs back then. Nothing new under the sun. Continue, my lord.
And archaeology has combined with science to clarify the picture that seems to have been carefully obscured by ancient writers and their later translators.
Uh-huh.
Trying to see if I get the rest of the article.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Here we go. There were more than a dozen ways to altering reality in the ancient world. There was more than a dozen ways of altering reality in the ancient world of the Mediterranean, but two drugs dominated: opium and hemp.
What? What was the two drugs that dominated?
Opium and hemp.
So isn't opium dominating today? What is fentanyl, sir?
It's a form of opium.
It's a form of opium, right? So they was doing this back in the ancient world. Go ahead, my lord.
If I'm not mistaken, wasn't the Chinese peddling opium for centuries?
Yeah, they've been there's that the opium leaves. They have strong opium leaves that's out there in Asia. You know, Frank Lucas used to be going over there to some place in Asia, and he was getting all the uncut heroin and all of that from that place. I forgot what place it was, but yeah. And this is all a witch. And I mean, all of these people that practice these doctrines was all in the churches. Go ahead, my lord.
Careful investigation over the past 2 decades has begun to reveal patterns in the use of these drugs, previously unsuspected even by 20th century classical historians. Opium's emergence. One of the first clues that the ancients considered the poppy.
Stop. They considered the what?
The poppy.
How do you make heroin?
Poppy seeds.
Poppy seeds is how you make heroin, man. Right? They were doing heroin and fentanyl and all this back in the ancient world. And this article is talking about people who are in Rome and who are in Greece, who created the Roman Catholic Christian Church. Yeah, my lord.
Get this straight. So when you go to Dunkin' Donuts or Wonder Bagel, you get a bagel with poppy seeds on it.
Yeah, sir.
Yeah.
When you on probation, you're not allowed to eat that.
Yeah.
You'll test positive for opioid. They'll lock you up. They will lock you up.
Yeah.
You cannot eat no bagel with poppy seeds on it on probation or on parole. That's how I mean. Well, I haven't been there in years, but you know what I mean, over 15 years, right? Yeah. But when I was in that world back then, everybody would test positive for eating that. Your parole, gang unit parole was coming to lock you up. Now I mean, if you ate anything with poppy seeds or anything, they were coming to arrest you.
And it's different nowadays. You know, in Jersey City, there's no more youth house. Now when they snatch them up in Jersey City, these kids, they go straight to Green Street.
Oh, what's Green Street?
Downtown North.
Oh, they take them to Green Street downtown North now.
They put them in the Green Monster.
They put kids in the Green Monster.
I don't put it past them.
Yeah. I mean,
there's no more youth house in Jersey City. All the kids go to North now.
Yeah, and listen, man.
You know how that is.
Yeah, you know how that is. You know how it is. And
unfortunately, our people are against each other.
Yeah. But this is what happens when you sin, right? When you're a disgusting sinner, right? You're gonna wind up on drugs. You're gonna wind up high. Your daughter's gonna wind up a whore. Your son is gonna wind up behind bars. You're gonna wind up. You know what I mean? Kids are gonna wind up being touched on. The whole household is gonna be high and stupid and being robbed of their spirit. This is what's gonna happen when you dwell in witchcraft. This is why the scriptures say you suffer a witch not to live, right? And you want to know what's more powerful than that drug dealer? Christianity. Mm-hmm. With his father, that Christian pastor who gets high too, who promotes drug dealing too. You know what I mean? Because he's a sexual deviant. Every sexual deviant gets high. You think when they in there touching on them boys, or they're doing them acts, or they're at a P. Diddy party like TD Snakes was, you think they're not getting high?
Yeah.
You out of your damn mind, man. All of this works in Christianity. Drug dealing and getting high is a part of Christianity. And this is the whole point. I mean, even though Christians try to hide this and sweep it under the rug, they tell you you cannot judge, right? Because they're drug addicts. They get high. That's what they do. That's why they say we ain't allowed to judge. Come how you is. And you up there at church and your Christian pastor is getting high, touching on boys.
Yeah.
He, know what I mean? Not playing with the witch. He's not casting out the witch. He's suffering the witch to live. When the Most High God say he suffers a witch not to live. Meaning he's supposed to be changing the drug dealer's life. He's supposed to be telling Big Meat you can't sell drugs no more. He's supposed to be telling all the drug dealers, y'all got to change your life. You're destroying your community. There's other ways to make it than sell this poison to your people. You are committing genocide against your people. What do? For the right amount of change and money, they'll close their mouth.
You got a valid point.
That's what they do. They'll close their mouth and just fake it. And that's not right. Any more on that, sir? We're gonna go to the lies of Christianity.
There's a little more in there.
All right, we'll get. Oh yeah. Oh boy. Oh yes. There's a whole lot more. Go ahead, sir. Go ahead. Let's see. It's gonna say exactly what I say. Go from judge.
The poppy to be more than just a pretty plant comes from a prevalent use as a motif on statues and engravings. Archaeologists have found that as early as 1600 BC, little flasks were being made in the shape of poppy capsules. The bulging ball under the flower petals that yields opium. The shape of these artificial capsules allowed for a reasonable guess as to what was contained within, but until recently, it was impossible to be certain. In 2018, the journal Science reported that new techniques.
Salakia, my lord. Now I want you to go down to from where it say jugs containing opium, and this right here is gonna prove my point of where all this drug dealing and all this witchcraft come from, right? How it come from the Romans and the Greeks and the Egyptians. Go ahead, my lord.
Jugs containing opium residue has also been found in Egyptian tombs.
Stop right there. I mean, are you out of your mind? We understand why you go and be a coward Egyptologist. I call it Egyptology. You know what I mean? You remember with your unk and all that nonsense because you're all drug addicts that follow that doctrine. What did it say, my lord?
It said jugs containing opium residue has also been found in Egyptian tombs.
They found opium in goddamn Egyptian tombs. So what makes you think an Egyptian tomb has to do anything with the Most High God? What makes you think that's not a worker of witchcraft? Drug dealing and dealing with drugs is a worker of witchcraft. Continue, my lord.
Which is unsurprising given that the poppy was extensively cultivated in Egypt.
It was extensively cultivated in where?
In Egypt.
In Egypt. In Egypt. Now you got to understand the Romans and the Greeks took over Egypt. Who you think gave the name Egypt? Egypt is a Greek name. Bondage. That's the Greek name for Egypt, right? Now, I mean, you know, Salt and Pepper. Pepper, she named her daughter Egypt. She named her daughter Bondage.
Cardi B named her baby Onset.
Good.
She got Onset, Offset. She got Upset.
And Upset. And see, like, our people don't be knowing what they doing because they on these damn drugs. Onset, Offset, And what the hell else? What else is bitch named the child? Onset, Offset, Eset.
I don't know. Upset.
Upset. It makes no damn sense. And so Pepper, she named her child Egypt, which means bondage, right? The Greeks and the Greeks and the Romans took over Egypt. It was called Mizraim in the Bible. It was called Mizraim, right? And when they took it over and they started ruling it, they gave it the name Egypt, which means bondage and slavery.
Right.
So that's all they customs, man. With all the drugs, and we all know the Christianity came from the Romans and the Greeks. That's where it came from. Continue, my lord.
Done. In the classical era, the extract of the plant was known as opium tabacum. The opium the after the city of Waset, which the Greeks knew as Thebes.
Stop right there. Which the who?
The Greeks.
The who?
The Greeks.
The who?
The Greeks.
I think the ISUPK know what they talking about.
Yeah.
I mean, the Greeks, man. Getting high on drugs and opioids, that is an oppressor's custom. That's what white people do. Why are we up here playing in this witchcraft? Why is blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans doing drugs? Why is all the drug dealers so hung up on the Christian church? Why isn't the Christian church changing drug dealers? They're not changing drug dealers because the Christian church is drug dealers. Go ahead, my lord.
Because the Christian church accepts everybody, which is why it's so damn confusing when we actually come in contact with people in the world and they ask us questions.
Right.
But they're already coming in the gate knowing that they're destroyed.
Yeah.
Because they'll ask us simple questions and it's like, well, how did you come about to that? You know, that's what we ask them. And then they break it down. We're like, no, that's not correct. You know what I mean? Like, they say, oh, I learned this from my church. I'm like, yeah, well, the church is wrong.
Church is definitely wrong, man. Your church don't know nothing. Your church, see, Christianity, the indoctrination that your church gave you is actually worse than the drugs that the drug dealers that come out of them churches pump in your damn body or sell to you from Esau, the Roman and Greeks government. You know what I mean? It's actually worse. The indoctrination is worse. But this is why we should not be high on physical drugs or spiritual drugs, right? But physical drugs come out of those churches as well. When you see a drug dealer, he has on that Caesar Borgia piece posing as Jesus, that thick white Jesus, that Caesar Borgia, who we went over last week, how he was strangling people in the hospital and everything. They have him and they have the Christian cross around their damn neck. Why? Because they represent the Romans and the Greeks. That's what that cross represents. Mm-hmm. It don't represent anything about Christ. Christ was crucified on it. The cross is how the Romans and the Greeks used to persecute and unalive people. And you wear it on your neck because you are in the land of the Greeks and the Romans. Your spirit is of the pale-faced oppressor in Rome and in Greece with their drugs, their idolatry, and every damn thing else that comes with that indoctrination. Let me see. Do we have anything else on this, sir?
It just goes more into other aspects.
All right, let's go down to the sleep eternal of it real quick.
There is highly suggested passage in the Homer's The Odyssey in which Helen of Troy dopes wine with a drug that took away painful memories and
stop right there, sir. It took away what?
It took away painful memories.
It take away painful memories. That's the whole reason why you get high. That's why every minute you smoke 50 goddamn blunts a day. Half of it is laced with fentanyl. You don't even know it. You know what I mean? But you get high all day long because it takes away painful memories. That's the whole point of you using the drug. Right. Continue, my lord.
Okay, let's see. And bite of pain and anger.
Of what?
Of pain pain and anger.
It takes away the pain and the anger, right? Brothers will see me and they be like, damn, big bro, you got such an angry face. Why don't you just, you want some weed so we could just smile and be happy? And now they really make me angry.
Right.
You know what I mean? What the hell? We in war right now. Who the hell wants to smile and be happy and be docile and high when we just had a goddamn 4-year-old just get hung in Mississippi soon as Trump soon as Trump won the election? No one has time to be getting high. Our people are being destroyed out here, man. We still have over 300,000 black women being kidnapped and abducted a year. And you're talking about being high. We have broken families. We have our people high, still high off Christianity out of this disgusting church that taught nothing but lies. And we're going to get into the lies of the church next. Oh, we're going to break down all the lies. This class is about to get very interesting. Very interesting. Finish up, my Lord.
God. Those who took this drug dissolved in wine could not shed a tear even at the death of a parent.
Good night. Even after a death of a parent. These goddamn opioids and these drugs have you so damn high that your grandmother, your mother will be unalived in a coffin and you can't even shed a tear because you just out of there. You in another world. You not here.
Right.
You numb to the goddamn pain that this witch has given you.
Yeah.
That came from the pale-faced oppressor. That came from the Romans, the Greeks, and the Egyptians. All the heathens who the Most High God hates. All the heathens that you stupid Christians are trying to bring into the kingdom of heaven, saying Gentiles can be saved. So they can bring their heroin into the kingdom of heaven, and their pork, and their false doctrines, and their ideology of different gods. Let me guess, you want to turn the kingdom of heaven into a ghetto, right? You will not do that. That will not happen. You're a fool. Continue, my Lord.
Indeed, not even if his brother or his son were put to the sword before his eyes.
Wait. So if his brother and his son is put to death by the sword in front of his eyes, he's so high he can't even shed a damn tear. Is that what it's saying, sir?
Huh.
This is how much these drugs take you and get you out of reality. This is why our people do it. Our people have been oppressed, depressed, and destroyed so much that they need these narcotics and these drugs to just get them out and in tune with reality. But the Most High God said we're supposed to fight our demons. That's why we suffer a witch not to live. We're supposed to get strong. The witch's drugs make us weak. You can't even shed a tear and acknowledge your brother or your son being slayed by the sword. You so damn high, you don't give a damn. You're like, man, we all fall short. It's a damn shame. Have you ever talked to a father, that's in the streets? I've talked to many of them. He in the streets and his son get unalive with the sword. Somebody knocked his son's head off. And he on the corner, right? And the first thing he doing, he getting high. I'm getting high. My son died, and I just got to get on high for my son, right? And he's just destroyed. He can't crack no tears. He can't shed no tears. He can't do nothing, right? He's using his son's death as another tool to get high. I worked at a garbage company, right? And some brother's daughter got unalived because she was standing next to her so-called husband, and he was the target, and she got hit in the head and she died, right? And this brother came to goddamn work, and he told the supervisor that he told the owner he needed some money to help bury his daughter, right? So he gets the money, right? They lend him the money. They give him about 3 bands to go towards the funeral, right? He takes the 3 bands and he goes and gets high off the whole 3 bands and don't give his baby mother none of the money. The funeral was already paid for because they knew he was not going to come up with no money. You know what I mean? Most of the time, the state of New Jersey, when you're unalive for a homicide or something, the state of New Jersey literally usually pays for that funeral.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
So what he did was he went and told these devils a lie and said, you know, I gotta help pay for the funeral, right? And he went and he got high. He gave her husband none of the money when he came and asked, because the husband worked at the job too. Right? He went and took the goddamn money, went to a hotel room and smoked crack all night long.
Good night.
Smoked crack all night long. And go back to where it say, those who took the drug, sir, my lord.
Right.
Go ahead, my lord.
All right. Let's swing back to the article.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Those who took this drug dissolved in wine could not shed a tear even at the death of a parent. Indeed, not even if his brother or his son were put to the sword before his eyes.
His daughter was put to the death by the sword, and he ain't shed no tear. What he did after his daughter was unalive was he went and he manipulated the oppressor out of some money. The oppressor gave him some money, said he'll be taking it out of his check, right? The oppressor probably gonna get 5 bands out of the 3 bands he gave him, right? And he went and he got high off the money. And his son-in-law, who worked at the damn job, right? The oppressor came and told his son-in-law, I'm sorry what happened to your wife. You know what I mean? I'm like, are you still involved in the streets, man? He said, nah, somebody tried to rob me and this happened. Oh, yeah. Man, well, I'm sorry, man. Well, look, I gave her father some money. You know what I mean? I gave her father some money, right? And it should help take care of the situation. So when he goes and he finds out and he asks his father-in-law for some money, right. He said, nah, I mean, which they didn't need. He just was testing them, right? He goes and he said, yo, so you got 500 then to go towards it? He said, nah, I ain't even got it, son. He got high. He smoked up $3,000 worth of goddamn crack right after his daughter died. The white man is the devil. The Christian church is the goddamn devil. And I'm going to tell you why that's the fault of the Christian church. The Christian church teaches you how to please your flesh. The Christian church does not teach you how to go to war. I need Exodus 15:3, my Lord. The Christian church don't teach you how to go to war with your demons, how to go to war with your problems, right? Your daughter just got unalive, standing next to her husband, who somebody was trying to rob, and the only thought you can think of is to go smoke some goddamn crack. Go put Esau drugs in your body, to go get high, to go not be on point. When something like that happens, you're supposed to be 100% on point. You're supposed to be telling your son-in-law, like, look, this is what we got to do for these children.
Right.
Because they mama not here no more. We got to gather our family together because it's real out here. No. You know, he went and took the Roman, the Greek, and Egyptian, all these heathen drugs, which the Christian church comes from the Romans, the Greeks, and the Egyptians. Them tall-ass churches represent them tall towers in Egypt.
Right.
That's what they represent.
You want me to go to Exodus what?
15:3, my Lord. Exodus 15:3. Because our people do not know how to go to war with their problems. They don't know how to go to war with their demons. All they say is God is love and love, 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 love. The Lord ain't just goddamn love. First of all, you don't know what love is, man. You don't know what love is. Correction. My name is Marwasar. It stands for correction. I mean, I'm going to correct the hell out of you. Love is correction. Me telling you you're stupid when you're doing something that's going to cost you your damn life. That's love. Not sitting back and selling you a bag of crack cocaine, heroin, and fentanyl. You think the goddamn witch loves you. Because he said, I'm going to give you 3 bags on consignment. I understand your daughter just got unalived. I'll give you 3 bags on consignment. So what you can do is you can bring me back triple of that. And then, you know, when you get your money, you can bring me back. That's not love. That's hatred, you dummies. But you learned that in the goddamn church. You learned that in the church because that damn Christian pastor, that bald-headed unshaved face, bald heads come from Egyptians. Shaved faces come from Egyptians. That's their customs. Greeks and Egyptians. You follow their customs and you get high on a drug. He's going to teach you and tell you, you know, you just got to feel good and love the Lord and just chase what make you happy. What's going to make you happy? The Lord got something set up to make you happy. You know what this dummy going to do? He said, I know it's going to make me happy. So he going to let me go get high. Let me go tell my boss a damn lie that I'm going to pay for my damn daughter's funeral. I got to go have and get me some upfront $3,000 and I'm going to go sit in a hotel room and crack myself out. If that's what, to be honest with you, niggas can't wait for a family member to die. That gives them the excuse to go get even higher. Now you got an excuse for getting high and being a disgusting drunk.
Good night.
You know what I mean? Yeah, grandmother died. A lot of you dummies, man. Let me tell you, so I love my grandmother with all my heart. She raised me, right? Your grandmother passing away ain't an excuse for you to be a disgusting drunk. It's not an excuse for you to say, you know what? I'm just going to go bury myself in my vomit with alcohol and weed and fentanyl and just go sit under a goddamn bridge naked and just die in my own vomit with drugs. I don't think your grandmother would have wanted that for you. You want that for you. You just wanted an excuse to get high. You wanted an excuse to get drunk. You wanted an excuse to please your flesh, like that stupid ass Christian church tell you to do. The Lord told us not to do that, though. You have that scripture, my Lord.
Come. It's the book of Exodus, chapter 16, verse 3.
It's 15 and 3, my Lord. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like the Christian church is an abomination, man. They get our people high on these drugs. They teach our people how to get high off these drugs because they tell you God loves everybody. You can please your flesh. When you say God loves everybody and God don't care what you do and we all can't judge, what the hell could you say if I come in front of you and I'm sticking a needle on my arm and I'm like this? Hey, brother, you shouldn't be doing it. You can't judge me, nigga.
Yeah.
You see how evil that doctrine is?
Yeah.
You got it, my Lord.
It's the book of Exodus, chapter 15, verse 3.
The
Lord is a man of war.
No, the Lord is soft.
The Lord is a man of war.
No, the Lord sings and dances.
The Lord is a man of war.
The Lord is a man of war. Meaning, when you get problems in your life, the first result isn't to go and get high off opioids, weed, fentanyl, and none of that. You have to go to war with your problems. A lot of you disgusting drunks are drunks because you won't go to war with your problems. I was the same way. You know how many times Officer Marvin saw I got checked for doing that? Out of the truth and being young in the truth, you won't go to war with your problems, man. You have to be a man of war. You have to face your problems. Your daughter just got unalived in the head. So you know what you got to do? You have to go and make sure your grandchildren don't end up like that.
Right.
Not go and lie to your supervisor and boss, get a $3,000 advance and go sit in a goddamn hotel room and smoke crack all damn day.
Right.
That's not going to war. That's not being about war. You don't go get a fifth of vodka and go sit in a goddamn hotel room and drink your goddamn self to goddamn death.
Right.
You have to go to war. But because the Christian church teaches you to please your flesh, the Lord, he wants you to feel good, right? The Lord don't want to bring you no pain. The Lord wants you to be happy. He wants you to chase prosperity. He wants you to feel good. Everything about the Lord is happiness. The Lord don't hate. The Lord sings and he dances. He do things to make you smile. What do them damn drugs do? Make you smile for a moment. Make you smile. You ain't going to be smiling after that moment is over. but it makes you smile for a moment. When you're smiling, you're happy, you're docile, and you're forgetting about problems, you're not going to war. You're not of God. The Most High God is what, my Lord?
The Lord is a man of war.
The Lord is a man of war. Right? Any goddamn problems that come at you in your life, you got to be like, Officer 5000 Shalai Allah taught me, right? Give pain. You have to give pain. Right? You don't receive pain and go smoke crack in a hotel room. Right? The Lord suffers a witch not to live because he wants you to forget about your problems. He wants you to die in your own vomit and not go to war with your problems. But that's not of the Most High God, because the Most High God is what?
A man of war.
The Most High God is a man of war. Now, when you're in that disgusting ass Christian church and you're singing and you're dancing to that child molester pedophile music, to that whorish music, right? Everybody will call Sexy Red's music whorish music. But when you sing it, I'll fly away, right? And Big Mama and they dancing, that's goddamn spiritual whore music.
Right.
Because none of that has nothing to do with the Most High God. That's them whoring off their flesh, listening to lies and deception. I mean, that's a spiritual drug. That's not going to war. Going to war is keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments, which they refuse to do. They ain't going to stop eating shrimp, pork, crab, and lobster. They're not going to get into the truth and follow the ISUPK. They ain't going to stop celebrating Thanksgiving. They're going to go to church because church is going to give them more drugs. Church promotes the physical drugs, and church gives them the spiritual drugs, so they will not go to war. We know that place is the house of Satan because the Most High God is a what, my Lord?
A man of war.
The Most High God is a man of war. When you're in a relationship with your spouse, right, and your husband tell you something and you don't want to hear it and don't want, a lot of you stupid bitches, right? The reason why you love that church and you love the spiritual drug is because you will not go to war with your flesh or go to war with your problems or you can't even go to war with what you hear. If it don't sound right to you, you won't even go read it.
Right.
You'll try to make up something different. You'll pull out a precept will come out in the Bible, right? A brother be like, look, Deuteronomy 21:10 say, if a man have two wives, one he loved and one he hated, not a wife that he divorced, not a wife he got rid of, right? If a man have two wives, right, you're going to get high on Christianity and you will not go to war with the fact that you don't want to share your husband. You're going to come up with every excuse in the book. You're going to say, man wrote that book.
Mm-hmm.
But God, all right, but the Lord uses man for every damn day. Dumb. Good, my Lord.
So this kind of debunks these so-called Christians that try to say Christ and God is one and the same.
Yeah, it definitely debunks that. Because one minute, you see, when you tell these spiritual high idiots, you know what I mean, who's working in this witchcraft, and they need to see how the spiritual high and the physical high goes hand in hand. Because if you keep getting high off the spiritual high, you're eventually going to start getting high off the physical high. Because you're being fed so many goddamn lies, you're going to lose your mind and say, fuck it. You know what I mean? You're getting fed so many lies, you're gonna go start getting high. Because spiritual lies drive you crazy. It eventually drives you crazy. You know what I mean?
True.
Because if you sitting up here, right, you tell the sister, all right, for instance, sir, Christianity is telling women that your husband is only supposed to be with you and he's supposed to romance you and he's supposed to listen to you and your kids and your baby belong to you, right? And he's supposed to pay all the bills and he's supposed to pull out your seat and he's supposed to do everything for you. What's going to happen when women look for that for over 50 to 60 years and they realize that shit ain't happening? But what is they going to start doing? they're going to start puffing and passing. You know what I mean? Because they're being taught lies, right? Just like when the Christian church teach the black man the American dream. The Christian church going to teach you, you need to get in there and vote. Because after you vote, they're going to get rid of your criminal record. You're going to become a man making $200,000 a year on a construction job. And you're going to get your wife, you're going to get your family, and you're going to live happily ever after. And then none of that's going to happen. All right? You want to keep trying. None of that's going to happen. You're going to start getting high. Because you were told all these lies, you're going to feel like you can't trust nobody but a blunt or some heroin. That's what makes people get high. You drive them so damn crazy, they just want to get away from the world.
Right.
That's what they want to do, like that singer. I mean, that sound like Marvin Gaye. They just want to get away from the world because you're telling them all these lies. So them spiritual lies, that they're telling you, that spiritual drug leads to you doing a physical drug. Let's get into some more lies on this Bible. Do we got any more on that, sir, or are we going to drop that?
Talk about the article?
Yeah.
I think there's a little bit more. Ain't really nothing else.
All right, let's drop that, man. Let's go into some more about lies that these Christian churches tell us, right? They tell you. So, let me ask you, brothers and sisters, a question, right? What do you think the kingdom of heaven is, right? It's the kingdom of heaven. You know, the Christian church teaches you got one life to live, so you better live it the best way you can. And then when you die, you didn't get what you wanted here on the earth, but the Lord got a mansion prepared for you in the sky. He's going to give you a mansion in the clouds. You're going to put on you a pamper, and you're going to put on some wings, and you're going to fly in the clouds, never to be seen again in that mansion, all over again. This is what they're telling you what heaven is, right? Heaven is you flying like a damn angel with wings, with a diaper on, in your new mansion. This guy here, this is ridiculous, right? This drug, you want to understand why the drug of Christianity, their spiritual drug, is worse than their physical drug. My Lord, give me Matthew 6:10, so we can explain to our people what's heaven. You know what I mean? That heaven, the kingdom of heaven, is going to be done on earth, man. Right? When you go up into the fourth dimension, right? When your spirit, your soul goes to the fourth dimension, it goes up there to get judged by the Most High God in Christ. It goes up there to get judged. And then you come right back down on the earth through the reincarnation, through your family seed line, to live out your judgment. And we're going to run through the scriptures to prove it. We have heaven and hell precepts in the Bible. You're not flying away in a pamper. Go ahead, my Lord.
What you bring out is so heavy. You know, these so-called Christians, they just think they got it all figured out. Oh, God's all loving. And as a matter of fact, I got a precept right here. We're gonna go start Deuteronomy real quick. Chapter 7, verse 6.
Oh, yeah, go ahead, my Lord.
These are for those so-called holy rollers that say God is all loving, right? God does love, but God only loves his people. Blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians. It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Holy means separate.
The Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth. This precept shows that these Christians are in the wrong place. They need to be under the umbrella of the ISUPK, under Command of Jericho. You understand? These false prophets, Eddie Long, TD Snakes,
right?
Low dollars. You're misleading our people. And this is why we are in the predicaments that we're in. This is why our people are lost. This is why we can't come together.
Damn right, sir.
And Christianity has been destroying our people for decades, centuries.
Centuries, if I may, sir, right? It's not centuries. It's still destroying our people. Even though everybody's running out of them churches, they're running out of the churches. But this is why Christianity is the worst drug ever. When you run out of the church, the indoctrination is still in your mind. A lot of you fake Israelites are nothing but Christians, right? I've dated a lot of you fake Israelite women, right? Courted y'all, right? And you are horrible, right? You are nothing but a Christian with a damn head wrapped around your head. Soon as the truth of the Bible come out, you get upset. It's hard to shake Christianity, man. You come out of that church, it's very hard to get that drug out of you. You have to go into a spiritual rehab.
My man, you want better? How about those brothers that's in the truth and they got ribs that's in the world, and they've been trying to bring these ribs into the truth for the longest, and then their escape is they want to go become a deaconess. They want to go become a female pastor.
Oh my God!
That's their excuse to sit there and say, "Oh, I'm believing in the Lord like you is, but I'm just doing it my way."
Yeah, there's no such thing, and there's no such thing as that, man. We already know it's one. We already know that it's one doctrine, man. Point blank, period. Now, I mean, that's all. That's Christianity. Basically, she don't want to serve the Lord. She want to serve herself.
Right.
They, like what these Christian pastors teach. Let's get what heaven and hell is.
If I may, real quick, what you just said was heavy. So Christianity is just as deadly as heroin.
Christianity is worse than heroin. Christianity is 1,000 times worse than heroin, because a heroin addict gonna eventually know that he ain't shit. Yeah, he need to get right, and either he gonna get right or he gonna die. A Christian believe they gonna make heaven. A Christian, they don't believe they doing nothing wrong.
Good luck with that.
They believe that they ain't doing. They believe. Look, you can read it in the Bible and show them this, that, and the third, and they will make something up. They literally believe that they know something and they don't know a damn thing. They believe when you tell a sister a man can have multiple wives and it said in the Bible, well, that was back then. Man made that book. When you tell a dumbass half a homo or half a rainbow, right, that Gentiles can't be saved, that Christ came for the lost sheep of the house of Israel, and that all of those Gentiles were Jews living under Hellenistic conditions. They took on the customs of Romans and Greeks. They became heathens. They weren't born heathens, right? They sit there and say, no, because, you know what I mean? They really believe they are stuck in a bad drug.
Yeah, it's called Christianity.
It's called Christianity. That's the worst drug, you know. But what we try, that's the matrix, come on, sir. But what we trying to teach our people is that Christianity is responsible for the physical drugs as well. All your drug dealers are Christians. All your politicians and all your people, the people that have the drugs flowing into this country, they're Christians, man. They're all descendants of the Romans and the Greeks. And the Romans and Greeks, we showed you, were pushing drugs 1000 BC before Christ. They've been pushing these drugs. So they're responsible for the physical and spiritual drugs. And the spiritual drug is way worse than the physical drugs.
Right.
Now, I mean, the reason why you believe that heaven is a place where you go with a pamper on and some damn wings is because you're high off physical drugs, and worse, you're high off Christianity.
So let me ask you this: if they so big on Christianity, right, and they say it takes we're waiting for 144 to be sealed, there's way over 144,000 Christians out there. So why Christ ain't returning yet?
They're high off Christianity. They think they're in the truth. They're like a fake Israelite group, right? They're like a fake Israelite group. Fake Israelite groups know damn well they ain't in the truth, right? Now, I mean, that you're chasing your lust. You're marrying white women, right? You're bringing Africans into your goddamn group. You're letting women teach, right? It's a Christian organization, right? That's all it is. You care about numbers and jerking people out your money. You don't have a 501c3, so you will be indicted for embezzlement. You dummies. You're dummies. If you taking time, if you're in a fake Israelite group and you're collecting money from your members without a 501c3 or any government tax form. You're going to be indicted for money laundering and embezzlement. You dummies. And that's what you're doing. And that's what you're doing it for. You know what I mean? That's what fake Israelites doing it for, man. They're doing it to make themselves feel like there's something that they're not. They're Christians. They want to pretend to love the Lord, but they want to really love their flesh. That's all it's about. That's what drugs is about. Pleasing your flesh.
Right.
That's what being a disgusting drunk is about. Pleasing your flesh. You want to get away from the world. That's what pleasing your flesh is. You don't want to go to war with your problems, man. And that's why the children of God stay at the bottom. Except for the ISUPK.
That's right.
Now let's get this precept of heaven. We need let's get Matthew 6 and 10. Matthew 6 and 10. Now, I mean, we're gonna get Matthew 6 and 10. You know, heaven is gonna be done on earth, man. You build heaven on earth. You ever heard the scripture, faith without works is dead? Why you think you see the ISUPK building the kingdom of heaven? We go out there and we teach on the street corners. We prophesy against this wicked ass kingdom. We feed the homeless, the needy. You know what I mean? And we give our people the resources they need, because you have to build the kingdom of heaven, man.
Right.
You build it. Faith without works is dead. You don't die and go get heaven. No, you're going to get judged and you're coming back on earth. You got that, my Lord?
What's the chapter again?
Yeah, Matthew 6 and 10.
Okay, Matthew 6 and 10. Water. Matthew 6.
Yeah, Matthew 6, verse 10. You go, yeah, when you go into, yeah, Salakia.
Or use a pregnancy test. This complication can
Yeah, Salakia, but the kingdom of heaven is going to be done on earth.
God.
That's where it's going to be at point blank, period.
Give me a chance to read it from the. He's like, you got the precept down to the letter. You gonna allow me to read it?
Yeah, go ahead, sir. I'm trying to let me get there with you real quick.
You know, spit it out already.
Yeah, go ahead, sir.
It's the book of Matthew, chapter. It's the book of Matthew, chapter 6, verse 10. Thy kingdom come.
We waiting for our kingdom to come. We're praying. When you saying a prayer, this is a prayer that Christ is teaching us, right? He's saying, thy kingdom come. Christ is saying, we're waiting for our kingdom to come.
Right.
Do you understand what you're praying for? Thy kingdom come. I got to tell you over and over again, because you know, our people have a hard time understanding things now. And it's that marijuana, that weed psychosis that they going through from getting high. They don't know how to comprehend, right? What's going on nowadays is people have a very hard level of comprehension. They don't know how to comprehend at all. At all. It says, thy kingdom come. So we're praying for our kingdom to come. Go ahead, my Lord.
Thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven.
Meaning that we're going to build our kingdom on earth as it is in heaven. Meaning the kingdom of heaven is going to be built on earth as it is in the fourth dimension. I mean, that's what it's talking about. Give me Ecclesiastes 3:16 and 17, my Lord. But that right there is the prayer, right? That right there is the prayer that we pray for our kingdom to come on this earth. Christianity, because it's a drug, it's a spiritual drug that leads to a physical drug. It teaches you that you get your kingdom after you die. So if you go out there and you shoot up a few lines of goddamn heroin, or you pump it all in your head, you say, hey, I'm trying to get to damn heaven right now. You want to go pump it all in your veins, and you're going to unalive yourself because you say God loves everybody He'll forgive you for your sin. This is what a lot of people do, my Lord, right? They say, this is what I'm going to do. I even thought about this when I was in the world, right? I said this when I was gangbanging. I said, look, I'm going to be on my E-pills. And when I get shot, the minute before I'm getting ready to go, I'm going to say, Lord, can you please forgive me of my sins and let me make it? You know what I mean? And maybe I'll get my diaper and my wings, and I can just fly in the sky next to you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a drug within itself. It's ridiculous. The things we believe in is ridiculous. My God, I don't understand it, my Lord.
If I may, when you was talking about the drug abuse and the opium abuse in our neighborhoods, right?
Yes, sir.
I find Christianity to be, just like I said, just deadly, because
it works, sir.
I'm watching this morning a junkie that don't got no business being a junkie, all in the corner, digging in the little sewer grate, it's like they high. They gave them supervision, and they can see little tiny specks that we can't. You know what I'm saying? Just skip over. And it's heavy that you bring this out, but this is why y'all, it's important that y'all bring out these scriptures during camp.
Yes, sir.
Because they don't know the Bible, and they need to know that there's stuff like this in the Bible.
Yes, sir. I mean, if I may, sir, Christianity, right? What that Christian pastor does is his drug of Christianity with the pale face oppressor. The white man is the goddamn devil that the Bible speaks of.
Right.
You know what I mean? His drug, all of these is his drugs. And he pushed them on blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, who are the true children of God, the children of Israel, to keep us asleep and docile, because the more we stay on these drugs, spiritually and physically, the more he keeps us enslaved. He taught us this. That Christian pastor teaches Christianity and is based off of saving the white man, keeping that pale face oppressor's kingdom going, and keeping everybody else asleep. Teaching you, man, you gonna get your kingdom, man. When you die, man, you gonna get your heaven, right? The Lord gonna forgive you for all that molestation, man. You didn't know what you was doing. He gonna forgive you for raping that woman. He gonna forgive you for shooting your best friend because he had more money than you, right? He's gonna forgive you for sleeping with your best friend's wife. You know that woman came on to you first, and you couldn't just resist not letting go. She came by you and she had on them tight pants, and the Lord understands you're weak in the flesh. He understands you ain't perfect. Right. The Lord understands that you're gonna make failures. The Lord don't want you to be as good as him anyway, man. The Lord knows you need you some weed to get high. The Lord knows you need you some heroin to touch. All you gotta do is say, Lord, I know I ain't no good, and I know I ain't worth shit, and I know I ain't nothing but a disgusting drug addict. And he'll accept you in the kingdom of heaven if you keep doing it.
Right.
Know what I mean? And you'll fly and get your wings in the sky with a paper on. That's a goddamn lie, man. You got that, my Lord?
You said it was Matthew.
It's Ecclesiastes 3:16.
Ecclesiastes 3:16.
Because what we got to prove to our people is that you come back in the reincarnation, man, through your family's seed line. If you die, you've been here before. Everybody says that. But you've been here before because you've been here before, dum-dum. The same way trees, when you cut down trees, a tree seed comes back. Flowers come back. Any damn thing that was made out of a seed comes back. Well, a generational tree, a family tree of human beings comes back through the father's seed line. So when you die, it's like what Nas said, when he said, my man being born, same time my man is murdered, the beginning and the end. Nas is like, he said, yeah, my man being murdered the same time my man is born, right? That's the reincarnation, man. That's reincarnation right there. Tragedy Gaddafi, y'all don't know nothing about him because, that's old, going back to 90s rap in Queensbridge. He said, resurrect from the birth of my son and live again. He said that in the Tony Noriega song. You know what I mean? Ain't no reincarnation exists because when you die, you come back through your father's seed line and you're going to pay for it. If you was a disgusting heroin addict, the Lord is going to spank you for it when you come back on this earth. When you get home, You feel me? Oh, you died and you went up there. Well, when you get back, you're going to spank you for it. You're going to pay for what you did. Go ahead, my Lord.
It's the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7, verse 16.
3, verse 16.
Chapter 3, verse 16.
Uh-huh.
And moreover, I saw under the sun.
Stop right there. What's under the sun?
Everything.
Right? The sun is over the earth, right? When the sun is over the whole earth, it's over everything, sir. Right? So when it's saying, moreover, under the sun, that's talking about the earth, man. The sun is in the sky and the earth is under the sun. Continue, my Lord.
And moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment.
The place of what?
The place of judgment.
The place of judgment. Meaning under the sun is the place of judgment. When you die, you're coming back under the sun, which means back on the earth to receive your judgment. Continue.
Wickedness was there. That wickedness was there.
Wickedness was there, meaning all the sin was there, right? You go out there, you see the drug addicts, what we talking about, the drug dealers. We see the whores. We see all the workers of witchcraft. Wickedness is there. Continue.
And the place of righteousness.
But the place of righteousness, you also have people doing the right thing. You have people in the truth, serving the Lord. The place of righteousness, go ahead.
That inequity was there.
That inequity was there. So you got the place of righteousness there. Continue. Go to 17.
Verse 17. I said in my heart.
The heart is talking about your mind, not in your chest. Continue.
Verse 17. I said in my heart. God shall judge the righteous and the wicked.
God shall what?
God shall judge the righteous and the wicked.
The Most High God is judging the righteous and the wicked underneath the sun, which is on earth. Continue, my Lord.
For there is a time there for every purpose and for every work.
There's a time there for every purpose and every work, right? The kingdom of heaven is going to be done on earth. Now, I mean, do we have to give you another one? All right, we have to give you another one. Give us Revelation 21:2. But now, I mean, we're showing you the lies of Christianity, man, that your Christian pastor, he don't get deep in this Bible, and he do not precept this Bible. He don't know the Bible. He talks about his own mind and what he believes in. And I remember at my uncle's funeral, you know, I had an uncle, you know what I mean, one of my great uncles, you know what I mean, I had a great uncle and everything. I loved him to death, right? And I remember I was at his funeral, I mean, and they said he didn't have his mansion here, but it's a mansion up there in the sky for him. And that mansion up there in the sky, man, he gonna be up there in that sky in that mansion, right? And you got all the grandmothers, the aunts, and all them big red heifers like, oh Lord, oh man. I said, nah, I mean, me being simple as hell, I'm just sitting there too at the time, like, I'm just thinking about, I'm just sad that my uncle's passed away, right? But I mean, like, damn, nah, man, damn, I'm gonna miss you. And they sit up there like, hey man, he gonna get that mansion. He gonna get that mansion in the damn sky. He gonna get it in that. Oh man, amen. Right? It's a drug. You're a drug addict, and you don't even know you're a drug addict through the spiritual drug, right? Thank God it didn't lead to the physical drug. But guess what? A lot of our people, right? That leads them to the physical drug because of all the witchcraft and lies from the spiritual drug.
Right.
You got that, my Lord.
You said Revelation 21:22?
21:2, my Lord.
21:2.
Mm-hmm.
The water.
I am the bar, my Lord.
It's the book of Revelations, chapter 21, verse 2. And I, John, saw the holy city.
Stop right there, right? This is John the Revelator. He's giving this prophecy when he's locked up in the island of Patmos. Know what I mean? he's seeing visions while he's locked up. You know what I mean? Because he was doing the work of the Lord and following Christ and serving our Daddy, the Most High God, Yahweh in the heavens, right? And he got locked up and persecuted for it. So when he's in jail and he's in his 6x9 cell, the Most High God in Christ is sending him visions. Right? He's seeing visions all on the wall of what's going on, of what the kingdom of heaven look like, right? And they're not giving him no vision of a goddamn mansion in a cloud, or what dumbass Christian pastor is talking about. He's about to, John the Revelator is about to give you the vision of what heaven looks like. Thank you, my Lord.
New Jerusalem.
New what?
New Jerusalem.
New Jerusalem, man. Right? The kingdom of heaven is going to be based out of the New Jerusalem in Israel.
MCs back in the 90s used to
say New Jerusalem.
New Jerusalem.
Yeah, that's because they was listening to the UPK. All those rappers back in the 90s from Wu-Tang and all them 5% dummies and all these conscious rappers, right? That right? The UPK crushed them back in the 90s, right? And they all took bars. If you listen to Wu-Tang, right? When we used to watch Wu Saga, they had the ISUPK in the Wu Saga. I mean, I'm very upset that you ain't sent my spiritual father, Commanding General YAHANNA, no royalty money.
Right.
Now, I mean, because you literally had the ISUPK in all black in the Wu-Tang Saga. And in battles, right?
Right.
Now, I mean, and
I remember that.
Thinking that 5%ers can come up against the truth and they will always get crushed, right? Now, how do you know that we used to crush that 5% shit? Because they have it all in their raps. Listen to the Liquid Swords album of the Jizza. Listen to all these. Listen to it. The Liquid Swords album of the Jizza and all of them. They're rapping about all Hebrew Israelite stuff.
Right.
Right? All these so-called conscious rappers of the 90s that say New Jerusalem and all of that, right? They take the doctrine that we're battling with, they take it and they put it in their bars and they rap it and make it, and they be like, oh, and y'all, and then we'll be out there, oh, that sound heavy. So when you bring that up, sir, like, they say New Jerusalem, and that's because our 7 heads was out there spitting that from the goddamn 60s to the 80s. To Commanding General YAHANNA and them was tearing them up in the 90s. Before you know it, they got it all in their bars.
Right.
It's all. Listen to the Fugees album. Goddamn Fugees got Israelite literature all through their album.
And they went diamond.
Israelite. So this is where they using our teachings all through their lyrics.
Come.
Continue, my Lord.
Come. Coming down from God out of heaven.
Coming down from where?
Coming down from God out of heaven.
Coming down from God out of heaven. So the kingdom of heaven is going to be based out of Jerusalem in Israel, man. The new Jerusalem that's going to be built. Now, I mean, it's going to be built after this place is destroyed and burnt down. It's going to be rebuilt up by them heathen slaves we had into a new Jerusalem. And John the Revelator, he's telling you that the Lord is sending them these prophecies. He's sending them the vision of what the kingdom of heaven looked like. The new Jerusalem. Now let me see. Now I mean, like, yeah, go ahead, my Lord.
Prepared as a bride adorned for her husband.
And prepared as a bride, man. You know how beautiful a bride look when she coming down the aisle. Oh, she got on that beautiful dress. You know what I mean? That's how the kingdom of heaven is going to look. It ain't no you dying and getting a mansion in the damn sky that you don't see and putting on wings and a diaper.
So, Slack, if I may. So, when they say that basically it explains us when we're following and keeping the Lord's statutes and commandments.
Yes, come on, sir.
Because they did another precept where it say we're late for the wedding.
Yeah, that's the 7 wives. The kingdom of heaven is like seven virgins, a husband and seven virgins. It's the seven wives doctrine. Okay. What Christ is breaking down, that the kingdom of heaven is compared to seven virgins. Some was wise and some was not wise. Yeah, come on.
Yeah, it just reminded me of that. That's
come on.
Yeah, this is some heavy stuff you're bringing up. That's why I'm grateful that you doing this breakdown of Christianity, because I'm piggybacking off of it when I'm doing class, because I've been finding articles and it's an example of why Christianity is destroying our people.
And sir, we're gonna go to verse 4, right? This right here is gonna prove to you, you know what I mean, about how this is not talking about no mansion in the sky, like that dumbass pastor in the Canaan Baptist Church in South Carolina, or whatever the hell may that be, where you had where they was trying to bury my uncle trying to teach over my uncle with this insane dumb doctrine. Yeah, like it's ridiculous, man. Yeah. With all these damn lies, man. You ain't going in no goddamn sky. Right? This is why we know this is Babylon again. Right? Because during Babylon, they was all building the Tower of Babel trying to get in the goddamn sky. So now the doctrine of the Christian church is when you die, you going right up there. And when you go up there in that sky and you ain't got to think about nothing no more, oh, you'll have them wings and you'll just fly up there in that sky. That's a doctrine of suicide. That's a doctrine to just say, I don't have to think about no problems and no pain no more. I'm just going to live my best life. That's basically a doctrine where you got one life to live. You might as well live it up. Nobody generally believes they're going to die, put on wings, put on a pamper, and go fly in the goddamn sky. Hey, they don't believe that nonsense. That's just a doctrine saying, well, we got one life to live, so I might as well just drive my car drunk and do whatever I want to do. And if I crash and die, oh well, I'll be in the sky with a pamper on. While everybody else is down here paying the insurance premiums, paying the lawsuits, crying that I'm dead, I'll be in the sky with a pamper on. It's ridiculous, man.
Verse 4. We in Revelations, right?
Yeah, Revelations 21 and 4.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 21, verse 4. And God shall wipe away all tears from their eyes.
Now, this right here is what it's talking about with the kingdom of heaven. That the Lord is going to wipe away all tears from thy eyes, man, when we come in our new kingdom. Because we were in slavery. Right. When we over here in Babylon, we're here in America, right? We got to worry about poisonous food. Me and my wife was talking about this morning, sir, right? About how like we was looking at I think somebody posted how it's an E. coli outbreak in all the meat, right? How all the famines is coming. We're getting recalls on all this food. And my rib told me about how it's a recall on the carrots. But these ain't just but these ain't regular carrots. These are what's the upgrade stuff?
Like super carrots type. Yeah.
But you know what's the stuff the oppressors, the devils buy the in the good stores? Organic. It's a recall on organic carrots. I mean carrots, not carrots. A lot here. Organic carrots. Organic carrots. It's a recall
because of the pesticides and stuff.
Pesticides is in them, and they're supposed to be the most top of the line. You know what I'm saying? But so
what they do is they had these farmers spray certain chemicals. See, they use the chemicals to protect the crops from bugs getting, from bugs and parasites eating the crops. But what they got to realize that these same chemicals is destroying the vegetation. So it's like a lose-lose.
It's a lose-lose
like
situation.
You make your money for harvesting them, but people are getting sick behind it.
People are getting what behind it, sir?
Sick.
They're getting sick behind it. Now, man, this is why the Lord said, and God shall wipe away the tears from thy eyes, because we living in hell. You can't even go. They said they got toilet paper that's giving you cancer. You can't even wipe your damn ass without possibly getting a disease. Right? You got drug addicts, child molesters, pedophiles, murderers, liars, Scammers. You know somebody can scam your house. I know you heard about that, right, sir? You could be sitting in your house and own it, and somebody could make up a fake deed to your house, go down to the courthouse, whatever county you in, go down to the county and give it to the county clerk of the county, right? And they have to accept it. They can't deny it. If the document look real, they have to accept it, right? And then before you know it, you'll be getting an eviction notice on a house you have paid off.
It's a dirty game they playing.
Like this place is hell. Do you know, like the air you breathing is literally giving you radiation cancer. Like you breathing all types of, like, this place is unhealthy as hell. So yeah, we all have tears in our eyes, and everybody's suffering with demons, so-called mental illnesses, and all of that. It's tears down your eyes, and God shall wipe away the tears from the eyes, because we've been in hell. Continue, my Lord.
Come, and there shall be no more death.
And there shall be no more what?
No more death.
And there shall be no more goddamn death, man. You know what I mean? The death ain't just talking about a physical death, man, because you'll die physically. But when you come back, you'll be in heaven. It's talking about the spirit. You know what I mean? You won't come back. Our people are walking around here dead. When you're on drugs, you are dead. When you are a disgusting drunk, you are dead. You're not alive. When you're living in Christianity and you believe in Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and Santa Claus, and Mary had a goddamn baby without having penis put in her, you are dead. You are spiritually dead, man. You think a goddamn baby could be made without sperm when the Lord said he wasn't making no baby like that in the Bible? You're dead. Go ahead, my Lord.
What you're saying is so heavy. And it's like, also remember, if you don't have the Lord with you or have these law, statutes, and commandments, you're dead.
Yeah, if you don't have these law, statutes, and commandments, you're dead. You'll go put heroin up your nose, cocaine up your nose. You'll go, when they tell you, hey, you can be a girl now. Black man, you know, the black man is the least thing that anybody love, but the black women got the feminist movement. So all you got to do is, you know, cut off your rod, put a wig on, and pretend to be her. And what these dummies going to do? They're going to do it. You know why? Because when you ain't got the law, statutes, and commandments, you know the saying, you don't stand for something, you fall for any goddamn thing. You're going to fall for it. You're dead. Yeah. Now, I mean, you shall be no dead no more, because you're going to have the laws of God. Right. You're going to be awoke.
Neither sorrow nor crying.
You stop right there. Neither sorrow or crying. There's going to be no more pain or crying. We're going to live in happiness, man, because our eyes are going to be open to the truth. It's going to be good air. It's going to be good fruit. It's going to be good food. It's going to be brotherhood. It's going to be sisterhood. It's going to be a structure, right? We're all going to be on one accord, serving the Most High God and following our King Christ. With us doing that right there, there shall be no more crying. Because you ain't going to be voting for, well, who should I put in office? Should I put in office a white supremacist Trump who is going to raise up all other white supremacists to hang our children? Or do we put in office Kamala Harris, who's going to teach us to abort our babies and turn our sons from boys to girls and raise up our taxes and our rent to $7,000 a month? Ain't that that's a dead lose-lose situation. It'll be no more death, neither no crying. Thinking about voting in an election should make you want to cry, because you're voting for your oppressor. You're voting for your enemy. It's a lose-lose situation, man. But because the Lord is going to have the structure in order and in place, and we'll be back in the Garden of Eden when we had everything so beautiful and relaxing, there'll be no more damn crying. We won't be getting punished no more by our Father. Continue, my Lord.
Neither shall there be any more pain.
No, it shall be no more what?
No more pain.
It ain't gonna be no more pain. You ain't gonna have to get up and go drive Uber for 12 goddamn hours, my Lord. Know what I mean? Your oppressor will be driving you around. You ain't gonna have to get up and go get on no roof Issachar and build a goddamn roof up. You know what I mean? Shit, I ain't gonna have to go into no gas technician company and risk probably blowing me and the whole damn company up, messing around with fumes and all of this. You know what I mean? We ain't gonna feel no damn pain no more. Anymore. Continue, my Lord.
Come. For the former things are passed away.
All this captivity, all this pain, all this disgusting things that we've been through will be passed away. That's the kingdom of heaven, man. It's coming on earth. Your Christian pastor lied to you. He lied to you about the pamper, the wings, and the flying in the clouds, and how your people that died, they're looking over you. And when a baby's playing, they're playing with angels and shit. You don't even want to see what an angel look like. That's another damn thing they lied about. God damn, do I want to pull that right there?
I'm going through the Charleston White.
Let's pull that Charleston White. Yeah, come on, sir. Let's pull that. We got 10 minutes. I have some more stuff to get into. Let's pull that Charleston White. And we're gonna freestyle the scriptures off of this idiot. Because I ain't even got no presets prepared for him.
Don't worry,
But yeah, we're gonna put them together real quick. This is how you know when you're dealing with men of the Lord.
You know who he remind me of? You remember that movie, The Django?
Yeah, this bastard.
You remember?
Yeah, the one that said, "You that nigga on that neck." Who that nigga on that neck? Yeah, that's Charleston White. No, he's a damn Christian.
I got that clip.
Yeah,
I played it.
Oh yeah.
Who is that nigga on that neck?
Oh man. Yeah, that's Charleston White. Let's read about this stuff.
Let me say something, Samuel. I don't know how to play a damn role. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, he made you hate that. He made me hate him.
I was happy Jimmy if I blew his kneecaps off.
Your daddy gonna be turning around this damn grave. You let the damn nigga sleep in the big house. Yeah, that's who this bastard is. Go ahead, my lord.
Charleston White kicked out of the city council meeting for claiming black people spread STDs in white neighborhoods.
You see what I mean? This brother is going into the oppressor's city council meeting and shaming his own people in front of the oppressor, saying it's gonna hurt. So it's not no oppressors that spread STDs? These devils out here that's high off fentanyl, they're not carrying AIDS in packages. You do know these pale devil bitches, right? They open up their legs for all types of heroin, right? If you go out here in Paterson, North Jersey City, right, and you go out here, it is a devil out here with blonde hair high that's going to open up her legs for $2 for some damn fentanyl. You think they're not spreading diseases? Are you out of your damn mind? You think the pale face oppressor ain't down here being a half a rainbow or a full-blown rainbow for some heroin? The oppressors, they pay you to sleep with their goddamn women so they can sit back and watch.
God. It's heavy, sir. It's heavy.
I mean, this is what they do. So you think they're not spreading no STDs? This bastard is a coward. He's a goddamn coon. Continue, my lord.
Come. Charleston White was forcibly removed from the city council meeting in Texas.
Stop right there. He was what?
Forcibly removed.
They did. The oppressors and our people, the oppressors, forcefully removed them. Let me tell you, dumb coon, something, bro. You dumb coon nigglets and spicklets, man, right? That want to be, that think you're better because you Hispanics, right? You sold your people out. You voted Donald Trump in office, right? So you sold your people out too. So, you know what I mean? So you're coons. You're coons too, right?
Right.
The oppressor do not respect coons. They don't respect suckers. You want to know why? The Arab man don't get pulled over and don't get shot dead and don't get harassed, even though he's responsible for 9/11. He's responsible for kidnapping the goddamn Israelis with Hamas and torturing them pale face oppressors. And they don't get harassed. They could be riding with a hijab on, right, saying "fuck America," and they will not get pulled over and get harassed. But your dumb ass love America, and you'll be riding with Christian like, "Oh, happy days when Jesus walked," and you'll get pulled over and get pistol whipped and get slammed, just like how Grandma got body slammed in Mississippi for reading the Bible in the park.
Right.
Right. The oppressor does not respect suckers. He don't respect coons. He don't respect sellouts. He don't respect kiss asses. So this shit that Charleston White is doing, he's only playing himself. He's showing the oppressor how he's just a donkey. He's a donkey coon. So now you don't got no respect for your people for being a coon, and you damn sure don't got no respect from that pale devil whose penis you have in your mouth. Continue, my lord.
That was a lot. That was a lot to unwrap there.
I mean, yeah. No, I mean, you so busy wanting to go save the devils, like they're not giving out STDs. You out of your mind. Continue, my lord.
Charleston White was forcibly removed from a city council meeting in Texas after warning of black people invading predominantly white neighborhoods and spreading sexually transmitted diseases.
So now this is that. So what happened is this devil, this chocolate covered devil, right? I guess he buys him a house in a nice neighborhood, right? And he don't want that many Negroes to move in the neighborhood, right? So he goes to the goddamn city council meeting, and for him to stop his goddamn people from moving in the neighborhood, he said, you don't want these niggas buying no damn houses up here. You know they bringing STDs up here. They coming from that ghetto, and they got STDs. We need to blackball them from moving here. I'm the only nigga that need to be living up here. We don't need to make the suburbs of Austin black. We need them up out of here. He is exactly Samuel L. Jackson in Django, this bastard right here, bro. That is a product of the Christian church. That is the Christian church right there. What Jesus on his mind. Seizure boys here. What we brought out last week is on that bastard's mind. Continue, my lord.
In a clip that recently surfaced online, White can be seen beginning a speech from a podium during a city council meeting in Fort Worth, Texas. However, one of the city council members issued a stern warning to White that he will be removed from the proceedings if he uses language the council disapproves of. Mr. White, I will remind you that this is a civil body and that if your language is inappropriate, you will be removed from the chamber. One female city council member told White, who continued to address the president for the proceedings, this country wants, demanding himself as uncivil as a result of the inequity, the inequality that the black community has been subjected to over time.
Man.
White began to rail against alleged unconstitutional ways of the U.S. This country once told that my ancestors civility and something that black people don't typically get exposed to in this country. White said in response, but I do understand the Constitution, so I do come to uncivil behavior.
So what he's basically saying is that under the Constitution, he has the right to speak his mind and to badmouth his people, to throw his people under the bus, to not love his people, to stop his people from moving into to these nice neighborhoods. Now, I'm not saying that our people do not lead or have a high STD rate. What I'm saying is this is going to prevent brothers and sisters who do not have STDs, who do not live a disgusting lifestyle, for moving forward and getting nice houses and new communities. You know what I mean? For being treated fairly, right? What he's doing is he's putting this whole label on all black people. This is what he's doing. He hates his brother. 1 John 4:20, my lord.
Yeah, we're
right.
4:20.
Yeah, 1 John 4:20, man. This bastard hates his brother. He loves that pale-faced oppressor so much, right, that he wants to blackball all other black people from moving in his neighborhood, moving amongst them. He wants to say that they're going to come up there and spread STDs all around. But he don't talk about the oppressors having STDs. He don't talk about the oppressors' high use of fentanyl. He don't talk about, hey, let's blackball the oppressors for coming into a church because you know they're going to shoot the damn church up. Let's blackball the oppressors for coming up into a grocery store. Now, I mean, you know he's going to shoot the goddamn grocery store up like Peyton Grinder, right? Let's blackball these oppressors for living next to us. You know that they will hang us. They will tie us to a train track and get our head ran over by a train like they did to Malcolm X's father, right? These goddamn bastards are responsible for the unaliving of 99 million black people, right? And he's blackballing our people, but he's not blackballing the oppressor. He hates his people. Go ahead, my Lord.
It's the book of 1 John, chapter 4, verse 20. If a man say I love God,
if a man say he love God
and hateth his brother,
but he hate his brother, this bastard hates his brother, right? His thing is he wants to love white people. He wants to love the oppressor. Don't let them in here, boss. They're gonna spread STDs. But he never comes to the black community and say, hey, if we see a fentanyl head or a drug addict devil walking around here, let's make sure we watch him when he come into our communities or our store, because he might shoot it up. He's too busy over there in the nice neighborhoods trying to blackball black people for getting a nice house and a nice neighborhood, saying they're going to spread STDs. Go ahead, my Lord.
Come. If a man say, I love God, and hateth his brother, he is a liar.
And I'm quite sure, and all these coons with this mentality always say they love God, but they hate their brother, and they are liars. Continue.
Come. For he that loveth not his brother whom he hath seen, how can he love God whom he hath not seen?
Now, man, and if he knew what the Most High God looked like, he would hate the Most High God too. If the Most High God was off the throne and he was down here next to Charleston White, he'll be saying, don't let that nigga move in the neighborhood. He's going to spread STDs with that woolly hair. With that being said, that's my time. We the ISUPK. We started out 1 West 125th Street under Commanding General YAHANNA. The ISUPK is not affiliated with no other Israelite group, no Christian church, or no Muslim mosque. It is not the truth if it's not under Commanding General YAHANNA. That being said, shalom. Man, if Israel